Come on, y'all. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. I think we live. We live. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on now. Come on now. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Happy Money Monday live. Let me get everything set up real quick. Let me get everything set up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? Happy Money Monday live. Come on in, y'all. Come on in, come on in. We got some good stuff we're gonna be talking about today, y'all. I want to be able to make sure that you guys get everything that you need to be able to maximize your funding going into 2024. Look, we got the last quarter. We have to go strong. We have to go strong. Look, there's no more playing around. There's no more BSing. Look, it's time to get it down to the nitty and the gritty. Right? Down to the nitty and the gritty. Come on, y'all. Look. Hey, if you're watching this live, comment the word live. If you're watching this on the replay, comment the word replay. Let me know where you're calling in from. You're zooming in from. Are you from California? Are you from Florida? If you're the East Coast, let me know, let me know, let me know. What's good? 'Cause I want to know everybody who's in the Facebook group. I want to know where you guys are from. What do you guys do? I want to know everything because, look, I want to be able to cater these Money Mondays lives to you guys. What's up? What's up, Larry? What's up? What's up? What's up? Alonzo, what's up, baby? Hey, you feel me, baby? From Dago, let's get it. Let's get it. Yo, look, I'm hyped, guys. Look, for all the people who were not here last week, I had dropped the funding formula. The 100K funding formula shows you everything that you need to be able to get over $150,000 in business funding, guys. Look, I need to be able to get this out to you guys. If you have not let me know that you got it, let me know. DM me after this. Alonzo, I'm going to get you. Lyric, I'm going to get you. Let me know if you guys need this. Comment the word formula if you need it. Comment the word formula and I will send it over to you. Taikisha, what's up? Or Taishika, what's up? What's up? What's up? Tide. Hey, yo, congratulations on signing up 10 credit repair clients last week. Congratulations, congratulations. Man, I'm glad that we're all out here, y'all. I'm glad. Look, I want to be able to make sure that you guys get this funding formula, right? So look, for the people who were not on last week, let me pull it up for you guys real quick. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. You guys see my screen? Y'all see my screen? Y'all see my screen? I don't think y'all see my screen. I don't know. I think I got the wrong one up. That's the problem with a lot of Zoom. Okay, cool. I think we're good now. Look, guys, I got the 100K funding formula. It's literally 9 pages of just straight game. Everything that you need to be able to make sure you have everything in place before you go get funding, right? Because a lot of times people apply and get denied left and right and don't even know why. A lot of times these credit unions, lenders, banks, they're not going to tell you why you get denied. So it's on you to be able to figure out what's going on. Look, I've been there before. I've been through funding programs. I've been through funding companies, and I did not get the things that I wanted. I didn't get the amounts that I wanted simply because the people who I was working with didn't know. I had to learn for myself. I had to learn for myself. I had to take mentorship. I had to take masterminds. I had to take classes. I watched hours and hours and hours of YouTube to figure out exactly what I was doing wrong to be able to maximize the funding. Look, I don't care what industry you're in. If you're in real estate, look, if you are in e-commerce, right? If you're selling things online, if you got clothing, right? If you're even in photography, look, everybody can use funding, right? And what makes me so mad is that there's a lot of stuff online, talking about, look, you can get Uline, you can get Granger, you can get Quill, build on your net 30s, and you're gonna be able to get 100K in funding without using your personal social security, right? That don't work. Look, I'm not telling you based on what I've heard. I'm telling you based on what I've been through. I'm telling you based on what I've been through. I spent literally wasted hundreds of dollars on toilet paper, pens, notebooks, printer ink, a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't really need just so I could build up a business credit score, only to go to the banks that's talking about, look, I don't even know where the Dun and Bradstreet is. I don't know what a DMB number is. I don't know what a DUNS number is. I don't know what that is, but I know what your personal credit is, right? I want to know, where's your business located? Do you have a business address? Do you have a business phone number? These are some of the things that you need to be able to make sure that you have before you even start applying for funding, right? So look, I calculated and I put everything together for you, step by step, everything that you need to know. I got all the links. I got all the resources that I've used, right, on how to be able to get access to funding, right? I got all the high risk industries that you want to avoid. I got the NAICS codes you want to avoid, the names that you want to avoid, the names that you should use, phone business phone numbers on where to be able to find them, how to be able to build out a website for cheap, right? Because we don't want to spend thousands of dollars on just a website so we can go get funding. How to build out or how to find the right business address, because not all business addresses, especially virtual addresses, are not built the same, right? Because I've gotten denied of having the wrong business address before. Make sure you how to file an LLC, EIN, operating agreement, how to find the top banks. And this is the heat right here. The top 0% interest personal and business credit cards that you could literally apply for tomorrow. If you are set up properly, you can start applying for this stuff tomorrow. I got the top 30, y'all. I got the top 30 you're going to be able to find anywhere around the nation. And I got business lines of credit that you can be able to apply for where they ask for little to no documentation, right? Look, I'm giving this out. I'm giving this out. So if you have not gotten this already, comment the word formula. I'm going to send it out to you after this call, right? So look, let's get into it because y'all know I don't like to be on the call too long. Look, I don't, we all got short attention spans. It's the same with me. Like, we're gonna get this down to 30 minutes, y'all. We're gonna get this down to 30 minutes. If y'all got any questions at all, drop them down. I'm gonna make sure y'all gonna get everything that you need. Make sure. So for another 30. Come on now, Ty. Come on now. Look, we do not waste time on that, Ty. I'm telling you now, you do not want to go down this route. Well, it depends. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The net 30s are good if you want to get gas cards, if you want to get retail cards, if you want to go down that route. Yes, that's perfect for it, right? However, when it comes to being able to get cold hard cash from the banks, they don't care about that. They don't care about that. And I know a lot of people in this Facebook group, they want to be able to get cold hard cash to be able to invest, right? Whether it's in business credit, lines of credit, want to invest in real estate. I know a lot of real estate investors are in this group. They can't use gas cards. They can't use that. They can't use the Amazon card. They need $25,000, $50,000 in cash they can pull out of their card or their bank account so they can be able to invest to be able to buy properties. That's why I'm saying that. Look. So I set up because we go back and change the profile. I need to change it. And then so how do we change? Bro, yeah. Alonzo, bro, you a VIP client, bro. So let's link up, bro. That's like a 30-minute call right there, bro. But yeah, look, we definitely gonna do that. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Go ahead and do that. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. All right. So look, guys, I'm gonna go over the top 30. Oh, excuse me, 30. Top 3 most common business credit mistakes, y'all. The top 3 reasons why you're getting denied business credit. A lot of times people come to me. I literally just had a call the other day, and she said, "Look, I built out my credit report. I've been through credit repair. I got the business name, address, phone number, all of that, right? But I'm still getting denied, and I don't know why, right? So we went down her credit report. We broke everything down, and there's 2 of these 3 things that we're going to be talking about is the reason why she kept getting denied. Well, let me not lie. She got approved for like 2,000. 3,000, but look, if we're applying, we need to start getting these $10,000, 15, 20, 25, right? $50,000 from Chase. This is all possible if we have everything set up properly, right? So look, I'm gonna go over the top 3 reasons why you're getting denied business credit today, right? And how we're gonna be able to fix them so we can be able to maximize our funding tomorrow, guys. Look, so let's talk about it. First one. Lack of building out a credit report. Look, before you go apply for anything, you need to have at least 8 primary accounts in your name. At least 8 primary accounts in your name. And I'm going to talk about how we're going to be able to break that down, right? I always tell people this, you need to have at least 2 to 3 unsecured personal credit cards before you even start applying for funding, right? Before you even start applying for any type of business credit. Where do we find these personal credit cards that are unsecured? I always tell people start with your credit unions. Why do we start with our credit unions? Because credit unions tend to give out higher limits compared to the major banks and lenders that you see all the time. Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, right? Especially if you're starting off, start building relationships with these credit unions, right? Because they have a strong incentive to be able to build relationships with people, right? Because they know in direct competition with the big banks, right? 3 credit unions that you can go to tomorrow, right? That you can be able to, you can literally go tomorrow and start getting approved for funding, right? Personal funding, right? And we want to go a little bit out of time because we want to be able to make sure that we have at least a $2,500 credit limit before we start applying for business funding, right? Navy Federal, we all know about Navy Federal, right? I don't want to go into deep into about that. Credit union people don't talk about is First Tech. First Tech is just as good as Navy Federal or even better. We're talking about $20,000, $25,000 approvals. Come on, y'all. First Tech Credit Union, also NASA Credit Union. NASA Credit Union, one thing I like about NASA and Navy Federal is that you can actually go onto their websites and get a pre-approval before you actually apply. So what does that mean? You can go to their website, put all your personal information in, and they will tell you whether you get approved or not before you actually apply and get a hard inquiry. That's the amazing thing about that, right? Navy Federal and NASA Credit Union. You can also go to First Tech Credit Union, all right? We want to be able to build out our personal credit card before you apply for business credit cards. Because guess what? Our business credit cards, our business credit approvals are based on our unsecured personal credit cards. I don't want to see Victoria's Secret. I don't want to see what's that furniture store? I don't want to see no furniture stores. I don't want to see I don't know, all those little rinky dinky cars that are like 500, $1,000 credit limits. None of that. It's all junk cars. We want to have major credit union cards. Navy Federal, First Tech, and NASA. Those are really good credit unions you can start off with, but you don't have to start off with these. Go to local credit unions. Go to local credit unions. You can also go to ncua.gov, ncua.gov, and to be able to find all the credit unions in your local area. Okay. So we can probably do another call about that another day. Next thing, you want to make sure you have 3 installment loans. You want to make sure you have a Navy Federal pledge loan, a self-lender, student loan, or auto loan, right? It doesn't have to be these, but this is an easy approval. If you already got an unsecured credit card from Navy Federal, you might as well get a pledge loan. How does a pledge loan work? It's the same thing as a secured loan, right? You deposit a certain amount of money, they're going to give you a loan in return, and you pay back that loan over a certain period of time, right? And as you're paying down that loan, that secured loan, not only are you building your personal credit, but you're also building a relationship with Navy Federal. And Navy Federal Credit Union, and along with other credit unions, they're all relationship based. So the longer you're with them and they show that you're paying things on time, you're building a relationship, the higher approvals that you're going to get when it is time to go get funding. So the Navy Federal Credit Union pledge loan is huge. Self-lender is another secured loan. Another secured loan. How does it work? How does it work? It works very similar to a savings account that you are able to build your personal credit with, right? So let's just say you with self, you can say, look, they're going to give you a fake loan. You just say they give you a fake loan for about $2,000, $5,000, right? And over 24 months, you're expected to be able to pay that back, right? So instead of them giving you the money, you're just expected to pay back, we can say about $24, $50 every single month into a CD account, which is basically a savings account. And every month you pay things on time, you pay that monthly payment on time, you're building credit, you're building a relationship with self, right? And now you're going to be in a better position when it is time to go get funding. But the best thing about this is at the end of the term, whether it's 12 months, 24 months, you're going to be able to get all that money back, y'all. You're going to be able to get all that money back. So it's really just a savings account because you're not borrowing any money, right? Because it's really a fake loan. You're putting money every single month. And then at the end of that term, you're getting back all the money that you've been putting in over that term. And as you're paying them every single month, you're building our relationship. And there's like a small fee to it because they got to get paid, but it's very minute compared to the benefit that you're getting by building your personal credit, right? Next thing, Student loans or auto loans? We all got student loans, right? We've all been to school. And for the people who haven't been to school, you can also get an auto loan. We all got auto loans, right? We've been to the dealership. They ran up our personal credit, getting all these inquiries and everything. Making sure that we have the right auto loans on our credit report, right? Make sure that we're paying everything on time. A big thing about these guys, you do not want to be late. You do not want to be late. The moment you're late on any of these, even these unsecured credit cards, you're ruining everything that you had already been through, right? We want to make sure that we're paying everything on time. I'll even say put everything on auto pay so you don't even have to think about it. Put everything on auto pay so you don't have to think about it, y'all. All right. Next thing. 2 rental payment accounts. Boom Pay and Rent Reporters. I love these accounts. I've done it for myself. I'll put it on all my clients, right? This is a non-negotiable, especially if you're renting. This is a non-negotiable. Our biggest expense right now for a lot of people is our housing. What sense does it make that our housing doesn't get reported to our credit report? What sense does that make? That's why we have these type of accounts to be able to actually report our on-time rental payment history to our credit report. Boom Pay is by far my favorite. Why? You fill out an application, everything is online, or you get an app on your phone. You tell them like, hey, Boom Pay, I've been living out 123 Main Street for the past X amount of years, right? Here, this is my landlord. This is how I pay. Then what they're gonna do is gonna ask you to connect your bank account to Boom Pay, right? They're gonna look at your bank account. As long as they see the on-time payment or that withdrawals from your account, they're going to report the on-time rental payment history to your credit. And now every time they pay it, you're building up your personal credit, but then also you're building age, y'all. The best thing about it is that now you can actually backdate this 2 years. You get backdated 2 years. So if you get these 2 accounts, you're adding 2 accounts that have at least 2 years, 2 years of history with it. There's no type of accounts out there that are doing that, right? So this is a non-negotiable, y'all. So I see a lot of people getting denied business credit because they don't have their credit report built out. They think, oh, look, I got some student loans. Oh, I got a credit card. I got a Victoria's Secret credit card. That's maxed out, right? Look, we got to be able to make sure that our credit report is built out, the data points are filled out correctly, right? We got to make sure it's built out correctly. It's not about our credit score. A lot of people say, oh, 700 plus credit score, you're going to get approved. It's not about your credit score. I know people have 800 credit scores and still getting denied American Express cards. Come on, y'all. Look, next thing. We got to unfreeze our credit reports and remove fraud alerts, y'all. We got to do that before apply for anything. Assuming, I don't know, can y'all see this? Let me know, I don't know. Let me stop saying this. Let me make sure we go. Assuming they have everything built out correctly in this funding formula guide, right? Which I'm going to give out for free. Comment the word formula, I'm going to send it out to you, right? As long as you have everything set up properly here, right? And everything we talked about is all in here, right? You can get the credit builder account master list where it's going to have all my top credit builder accounts, everything that you need to be able to maximize your funding, right? I got all the credit builder accounts, all the things I talked about, Boom Pay, Rent Reporters, Rental Karma, everything is in here, guys. Look, so if you want it, comment the word formula, I'm going to send it over to you. But what was I talking about? The top 3 reasons why you're getting denied business credit. So you want to be able to make sure you unfreeze your credit report to remove fraud alerts. Say you go through credit repair, you had to freeze some things, you had to go through the 24-hour inquiry removal hack, and now you got fraud alerts, you got frozen credit reports. You want to be able to make sure you remove these before you go get funding. It's so easy to forget. It is so easy to forget. It is so easy. Come on, y'all. Do not forget this. Do not forget this. All right. So look, you want to freeze them off the Equifax TransUnion Experian. Also, if you went through credit repair, They probably froze your secondary credit reporting agencies, ARS, LexisNexis, Innovis. A lot of times we don't even know they're frozen, y'all. Look, before you apply for funding, do not apply without getting these unfrozen, y'all. You can do that by calling them up on the phone or going to their online accounts to be able to get them unfrozen. All right. You also want to remove the fraud alerts, right? You're running the 24-hour inquiry removal hack, you're going to put a fraud alert on your credit report. It's just going to happen, right? Even if you ask them not to do it, they're still going to put it on there. I hate it, man. It's hella annoying, right? But if you apply with any frozen credit reports or you got fraud alerts, they're going to either give you an automatic denial or even like, or they have to go through a whole bunch of verification process to make sure that you're you. And then I've seen people go through a week of that verification process and still get denied at the end, right? So just best to just remove your fraud alerts and unfreeze your credit reports. So like I said, you could do that by calling each of the credit reporting agencies up on the phone and say, look, I looked at my credit report and I see that it's frozen. Could you lift the freeze? Or I saw the fraud alerts, can you go ahead and remove it for me? And the secondary credit report that each of these got their own website. You can unfreeze it or talk to your credit repair company and make sure that they unfreeze it for you. Okay. Right. I got that in the guide. I got this in the guide. Make sure the checklist unfreeze the trends in your credit reports, remove the fraud alerts, and I got all the phone numbers for each of the credit reporting agencies. You also want to make sure you unfreeze the secondary bureaus, ARS, LexisNexis, Innovis, and all the other ones that your credit repair company may have froze for you. All right. Make sure you get that off. I promise you, I have been denied a lot of funding because of that, y'all. I promise you. Look, and then finally, guys, we have to remove old addresses and accurately spelled names. Remove that off your credit report. Why do we want to remove it off our credit report? When we go apply for funding, our goal is to be able to make sure that we're seen as safe, credible, fundable, and a very low risk. By having a whole bunch of addresses, whole bunch of names are on our credit report, we're seen as unsteady. We're seen as, oh, this person is jumping from home to home to home to home to home. Why are they moving from home to home? Are they can't afford it? Or are they having financial trouble? Right? These are small things that oftentimes we don't think about. And it could be the big difference between getting 5,000 and 20,000. Right? So what does that look like? What does that look like? So I got a sample credit report here, guys. Look, I got a sample credit report. First of all, you want to be able to go make sure you get a tri-merge credit report. You can get Identity IQ. My favorite is Smart Credit or My Score IQ. You want to go to the top. This is personal information. You want to make sure that you only have one name. This person here, she got Caldera Colmets. She got Caldera Colmets, Caldera A Colmets. You want to make sure you have one name on here. Only one name and everything is spelled correctly. And also get rid of all these AKAs. She got about 18 million names on here. That's crazy, right? You want to be able to make sure that you remove all the AKAs. Make sure you only got one name. It could have and only one form of the name too, right? So if you got your first name, middle initial, and last name, make sure it's the same on TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Remove all these AKAs, right? Because this person wanted to apply for funding, the underwriter's gonna be like, damn, I don't even know what to do with this. I mean, I don't know if this is really her or if this is somebody who's trying to pretend to be her, but that person doesn't really know her name, right? It's best you just go ahead and remove these, right? If you look at my credit report, every single credit reporting agency says Julian Pilate-Hutcherson. I told him to get rid of my middle initial just because it became too long, right? And the same thing with addresses. You don't want to have 15 million different addresses. One name, no AKAs, one address. How do you delete these? You can call each of these credit reporting agencies up on the phone and say, look, I'm calling to remove 751 South 12th Street, Rockford, Illinois. Or I'm calling Equifax and say, hey, I want to remove 6273 Liberty Avenue, right? You could either do that on call over the phone, or you can create free accounts with TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax and actually delete it online. You could do that too, right? So what I say, one name, no AKAs, one address, and delete the old employers too, right? Because if you got a whole bunch of employers, you come off as like, why are you skipping from job to job, right? Why should I invest in you if you can't even keep your own job, right? So go ahead, just delete them off your credit report because you don't want them thinking any type of thing. Less information the better. I'm telling you guys, you don't want to go about this route. You don't want to go about this route and just keep all those old addresses on there. If you go through my credit report program, we're going to delete all those things off your credit report anyways. All right. If you guys got any questions, we're going to be going at the end, right? So look, let's recap. The top 3 reasons why you're getting that business credit is because you don't have your credit report built out. You don't have my funding formula checklist that's going to show you all the data points that you need and show you it's not about your credit score. And I'm telling you, this is what you need, guys. Like, there's no guessing. I'm not keeping everything. I'm giving everything away. This is exactly what you need to be able to make sure that you're going to be able to get access to funding. Y'all, like it's there. I'm giving this away. Call me the word formula if you want it. I'm going to be in your DMs. I'm going to be sending it out to you, right? Like, you want to be able to make sure you have 3 unsecured credit cards, installment loans. Make sure you got unsecured credit cards, installment loans. Make sure you get your rental payment accounts, right? Any mix of all these. I like this combo right here, right? Make sure you unfreeze your credit reports and fraud alerts. I just had somebody talk to the other day, and she had a fraud alert on the credit report, and she was wondering why she was getting denied, right? She didn't know she had a fraud alert. You go to your online account, it's going to show that you got a fraud alert. It shows in the big red writing, there's a fraud alert. You want to be able to make sure you remove that before you apply. Do not go through funding without doing this, all right? Also, you want to remove old addresses and accurately spelled names, like I said in the sample credit report. But look, guys, I want to be able to go into Q&A if you guys got any questions, but I want to ask you, is it okay? Is it okay if I have a 5-minute commercial break? I want to show you guys some of the things that I got going on right now. If you felt like I provided some value, let me know. I really want to be able to show you guys this. I've been working on this for the past like 6 months, perfected it. I know it's going to be able to help some people out there. All right. So look, I'm just going to take 5 minutes. To take 5 minutes, it's gonna be about 6:35. 6:35. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me know. Let me know. Is it okay? Is it okay? So look, like I said, if you're looking to be able to look, I'm trying to tell y'all good. There we go. There you go. Look, I'm gonna answer any questions. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. So look, I want to show you guys this. If you are in position, if you are looking to be able to maximize how much funding you're going to be able to get, if you are stuck in your business right now, right? You're a real estate, you're an e-commerce, right? You're looking to be able to get more inventory. You flip shoes. I don't care what you're in. If you're looking to be able to maximize how much capital you could borrow to invest in your business, keep your cash in your own pocket, you need to be paying attention to this, y'all. You need to be paying attention to this. Look, I want for all the people who are interested. Look, if you're stuck, you do not know where to go. Look, I got the 15-day funding formula membership program. What is the 15-day funding formula membership program? I'm gonna tell you what it is, guys. Let me zoom in real quick. It is a done for you funding program, right? Because I know this is a lot of information. There's a lot of information. If you are a busy entrepreneur, a lot of times you don't have time to be able to take notes and do everything and study and figure out the banks, credit unions. Look, I'm gonna do this all for you, right? It's a 15-day funding formula membership program. You'll be able to use all my specialized credit union banker relationships, right? I've been able to get over the past 2 to 3 years, right? I've been in the branches, started talking to people, figure out how I'm going to be able to get funding for all the people in my community, right? We focus on being able to make sure that you're going to be able to get over $150,000 in funding for your businesses, focusing primarily on 0% interest business credit. Why do we do 0% interest business credit for the people who are not familiar with it, right? It does not report on your personal credit. Yes, you're going to apply for it, but when you apply on the business side, this new account does not get reported on your personal credit. It does not get reported on your personal credit, so it's not seen as a new account. It is not seen as a new account, right? Let me see. It's not seen as a new account. Second, the utilization does not get reported to your credit report. Look, we might have a Chase card on a personal side, or we might got a Bank of America or even Navy Federal card because everybody got Navy Federal. We say we got approved for $20,000, we use $10,000 of it to invest in our businesses. What happens? Our credit utilization increases and that score decreases, and now we're not in position to be able to get funding anymore. But on the business credit side, right? Because it doesn't report to our personal credit, we could use whatever funding we have on our card, invest in our businesses. It's not going to report on our personal credit. Our credit report is intact. It is safe. And now we can go get more funding if we want, no matter how much we spend on our card. As long as you're paying everything on time every single month, you're going to be in good shape. Another thing why I love this is because there's no minimum age requirement. Your business could be brand new and still get approved for this. Look, back in August of 2020, opened up a new LLC. About literally 30 to 45 days later, I got approved for a $25,000, 0% interest business credit card from US Bank. I still got to this day. You can do that when it comes to 0% interest business credit. You do not have to be 2 years old like a lot of people say. Look, it does not require any type of tax documents. You do not need a profit and loss statement. You don't need a complicated paperwork. You don't need any of that, right? Also, look, what's better than having no interest? Come on, y'all. No interest for up to 18 months. No interest for up to 18 months. Most 0% interest business credit cards have intro periods anywhere between 6 and 18. Of course, we're going to aim for the 12 to 18, so you have more time to be able to pay back whatever you borrow, right? That's what it's all about, guys, right? That's what it's all about. The best thing about it, I'm putting a guarantee on this. I'm putting a guarantee on this. You have nothing to lose, right? Guaranteed at least $30,000 in funding or you do not pay. At least $30,000 in funding or you do not pay, right? I literally just got done funding with a client and we were able to get him 48,000 just on the first round, right? We're not even done yet. We're not even done yet, right? So we're about to go in the second round, probably can get twice as much as that, right? Because we're deleting the hard inquiries and applying again, right? We haven't even hit our chase plug yet. We haven't even hit our chase plug yet, right? Look, and you might be thinking, look, I got all these business credit cards, how we're going to be able to use it, right? Especially if it's not good as cash. Look, what if I told you there's a way to be able to pull the cash off your cards by liquidating them? Look, in this program, I'm going to show you exactly on how to be able to do that, right? There's about 4 different main methods that I love using. I'm going to be able to show you how to be able to do this in that program, right? And of course, there's no upfront fee. You might be asking, how do I get paid or what's the cost, right? I don't get paid up front. I only get paid if I perform well. And you're gonna at least get $30,000, right? So what is the price? You're gonna get charged 10% based on whatever you get approved for. We're aiming for business credit cards. If you are approved for it, you're qualified, we'll get lines of credit. So it's only gonna be 10% whatever you get approved for, right? Nothing is upfront. I only get paid if I perform. I only get paid if I perform. And you're going to at least get 30,000, right? If you get 28,000, if you get 29,000, you're getting free 29,000, and I'm deleting the hard inquiries as if we never applied to begin with, correct? So I know a lot of people think, oh, well, look, I don't want to do that because I can either do it myself or I don't want to use my personal credit to get these hard inquiries. I'm deleting them for you. It's all included, right? All this happening within 15 days, y'all. So look, it's also going to come with bonuses, right? If you sign up with this program, you're also going to get 1 free 10-year-old and $10,000 credit limit trade line out of your credit report. What is a trade line? I don't got any credit cards right now on me, but look, let's just say this is one of my business cards, but say this is a credit card. This is my oldest card. It's a 10-year-old, $21,000 credit card. Say somebody on the line right now does not have strong personal credit, does not have the age, right? Say they have all the data points, they just don't have the age, right? If I add them on as an authorized user on this card, the age, the history, and the credit limit is going to be reported on their credit report. Now the history of this card is going to be able to boost their card as if it is their actual own, right? And the older our credit report is, the more funding we're going to be able to get. Look, if you're in this program, you're going to be able to get this as a bonus. This is what makes it as a membership program. This is not just a funding program. It's a membership program. You're getting these benefits. No other program is doing this, y'all, right? And of course, I told you about the free inquiry remove. We're going to be able to do that for you because every time we apply, we're going to have to use our personal, we have to use a personal guarantee. So every time you apply, you're going to get a hard inquiry, but we're deleting them. So you have nothing to lose. Whatever you get approved for, you get a hard inquiry, we're deleting it. And we could do that because we're dealing with business funding, business credit cards, whatever you get approved for is now reporting on personal credit. So now all these inquiries that we apply for can get deleted. Come on, y'all. Man, I'm sorry. I'm a little hyped right now, man. I apologize. Let me calm it down a little bit. Also, look, guys, I got my 150K Fund Your Biz Masterclass, right? So I'm all about helping people, right? I'm helping people doing it for you, but I believe in teaching a person how to fish, right? So look, after we go through the program, I'm able to get you the funding that you want, so that you'll be able to use the funding for whatever you need, right? But it gets to the point where you need more funding, right? I'm giving you my $150,000 Fund Your Biz Masterclass that I'm normally charging $200 for. You're going to be able to get this for free. You're going to be able to get this for free. So you're going to be able to know exactly how I'm going through this so you can be able to do it yourself. Some of the things we're going to talk about: how to structure a credit report for $150,000 in funding, how to structure a fundable, credible business, how to build relationships with business bankers, how to fill out applications for maximum funding, how to liquidate your credit cards and invest in real estate, e-commerce stores, and how to be able to purchase cars in your business name. I know a lot of people who want to be able to start Turo businesses, or they just want to be able to have a car in their business name, right? Well, I'm gonna show you how to be able to do that, right? I don't care how old your business is, you're gonna be able to do that, right? But you might be asking, what is required? How do you know if you're ready, right? Requirements: 2+ unsecured credit cards with $2,500 credit limits, right? Typically, if you want to maximize, you're going to put 5,000, but we could work with 2,500. You want to make sure you have no late payments, no derogatory marks, and under 50% credit utilization. If you have about 50, 40% credit utilization, we're still going to be able to work with you. Ideally, you want to be under 10%. However, we have some ways to be able to decrease our credit utilization so we can get in position for funding, y'all. All right, so look, guys, that is the 15-day funding formula membership program, right? You're going to be able to have access to me. I'm going to show you exactly how to be able to do it. In literally 2 weeks, we'll be able to get the funding that you need, y'all. All right, so look, I want to be able to help you guys out. I want to be able to make sure I'm in this. If you guys want access to that funding formula, let me know. I'll be able to get that out to you. And hold on, let me see. Hey, Alonzo, you feel me? Look, we doing that right. Where do we get that document with those steps? Charles, I got you, bro. I'm gonna send that out. Kimmy, what's going on? Alonzo, what's up? Ty, what's up? What's up? Okay, we're good, y'all. I'm glad y'all came in. Look, I want you guys to be able to know that, like, I'm here for you guys. Look, ask questions within the group. I want to be able to make sure that you guys are getting the information that you need, y'all. All right. So, like I said, if you're looking to be able to get access to that guide, comment the word formula. I'm gonna DM it to you. If you're looking to be able to get access to our 15-day funding formula membership program, DM me. DM me. We're gonna be able to set it up for you. All right. So look, up until it's about 6:39, 6:40. We're about 10 minutes over. But look, guys, I'm glad I'm here. If you guys got any questions, comment the word or comment your questions. I'll see y'all next week. Let's get it.